Morning, guys. This is going to be quick. It's going to be hard. It's going to be fast. It's going to be the market update, but it's going to be a quicker version, guys, because I've got to go out. I've looked at the bubbles this morning. The bubbles are absolutely smashing it. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in green. So what's next, guys? Is it really going to be alt season? What do we need to look at for confirmation of alt season? Anyone that's been around here for a while knows now we need that break. We need that close of total 3. Then we can start scaling out the market as far as I'm concerned. So we'll look at Bitcoin, new all-time highs. We'll look at Ethereum. We'll look at what needs to happen next as far as the altcoins are concerned. Is total 3 breaking out? That's the main one. Let's dive in. And congratulations, Bitcoin. I want it in the chat, guys. All-time highs, all-time highs. Bitcoin hit all-time highs yesterday and it went up and it kissed 112,091. So we're coming back down. You can see this previous resistance level is now flipping as support. And the aim of the game today, guys, this is the 4-hour chart, is to maintain this higher low structure. So if we could stay above this box, even put in a new high, guys, that's going to be rosy. But the one thing that's exciting me, guys, is not Bitcoin putting in new highs. It's Bitcoin putting in new highs whilst this is happening. Remember on Brad's channel, on the Real Infinite Crypto live channel that we'd done, we'd said, once we've dropped this shelf, the dominance is going to drop. The dominance is going to drop. Look exactly what happened here, guys. We did it on the daily on Brad's channel. Look at this. If we zoom in, there's the first one. This is what we're expecting for the second one. What does that mean? 2 drops in dominance. Zoom back into the 4-hour. What does that mean? 2 drops in dominance. That means Bitcoin is still putting in new all-time highs. Altcoins are smashing it. So as Bitcoin dominance pulls down, the altcoins start outperforming Bitcoin and then they eat away at the market cap, closing the gap and pulling the dominance down. That's exactly what we're waiting for, guys. We're waiting for this dominance drop. That's indicator 1 for alt season. So we've got the dominance drop. We've got Bitcoin going at new all-time highs. What's the next thing? Ethereum needs to start dominating. Ethereum has just broken out of this pattern. If we just zoom into the daily, zoom out, you can see this is the pattern that we needed to break. This is the pattern that we needed to close above. Ethereum's just pulled out of this channel. Ethereum's broken out of this channel. And if we look at Ethereum Bitcoin, which is the most important thing, look at this wedge. It's broken back into the wedge. It's beat the wedge. It's breaking above the wedge. And that is, my friends, Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. We've been waiting for this, guys. The whole picture isn't painted yet, but this is the biggest signal that we've had so far. So Ethereum is starting to outperform Bitcoin. Ethereum is breaking out against Bitcoin whilst the dominance is coming down. These are all ticks, guys. These are all ticks. So the big daddy, the total 3, look at this. It is breaking out of its bull flag. Aim of the game is to get a break and a close above the 1.14 to the 1.16 trillion. And then that is, for me, or that is an indication for me to scale out of my crypto positions over a period of weeks. Guys, you scale in your positions, you build your positions during the build phase. Have you got an exit strategy? That is when I am going to be scaling out of my positions, guys, when we get the break, when we get the close of total 3. So that's exciting me this morning. This is a bull flag. That is a breakout of a bull flag. We've got resistance here at 925, 927. Above that, previous all-time high, 1.14 to 1.16 trillion. So that has got me excited this morning. What about the dollar? What about this thing? We want this thing to drop. Why? Because people are holding USDT. People are holding their dollars. What do we want? We want them to spend it. What are they holding USDT for? It's not to spend on other things like the stock market. It's not to spend on other things outside of crypto, guys. The USDT tether is designed for people to hold and spend when they think that it's time to go on risk. Guess what? People think it's time to go on risk. Dollar is dropping as far as the dominance is concerned. So these are all ticks. These are all ticks. What's the S&P doing? Maintaining its high, maintaining its new all-time high. We expected that. How scared is people within the stock market? We look at the VIX. VIX, everybody is not scared whatsoever, guys. Everybody feels rosy. Everybody feels on risk. If you look at the bubbles today, look at that, 26.9%, 10.9%, 8.4%. So we had a look at a couple of altcoins recently. Let's jump over them. Firstly, jasmy coin. So if we look at jasmy coin, I've done this video yesterday. Anybody that got the break, we looked at this break here. I said, this is going to be the significant break. We were breaking from here, 8.34%. But not only that, we're getting the bigger break here. So jasmy coin looks good. And I said, guys, once you get a break, trail your stop losses. Put your position above, 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 And then ultimately, when the trend reverses, guys, you're out in profit. So if you don't know about trailing stop losses, get yourself in this Discord group, guys. It's about 320 members, something like that. This is where we put the world to rights, guys. This is where we do all the chatting. This is where we do all the analysis. This is where we do the risk management techniques. And this is where we help each other understand exactly what the hell it is that we're looking at. Helping each other navigate the crypto world. So get yourself in there. It's completely free. Other one was Polkadot, guys. Polkadot, we got Polkadot just on the breakdown here. We've got Polkadot on the retest down here. We got it on the daily. We said this retest was the best area to get. In fact, we took a trade here on Polkadot, which was a good risk to reward trade here, and it was pretty conservative. So that's looking good. As far as Polkadot's concerned, that is from the break, from the retest, it's up 10.79% on the day. So can you see when you're up 10.79%, it gives you wiggle room because your P&L is in the green and it helps you make choices to take profits, choices to add to your position. But once you're in profit, guys, it makes you feel a hell of a lot better and it gives you a higher chance of success because you've done one thing. You've either preserved or you've diminished your capital. What do I mean? We talked about this floki trade. I'd said break, I'd said retest, got the retest, bang on here. We'd had a stop loss. That was below the previous low. However, it's moved now. Because it's moved, we've diminished our risk by reducing our stop loss, putting our stop loss to break even. And this now is a free trade. And anyone that's in floki now, one thing that I would be doing, going back into the 4 hour, is doing exactly that, trailing stop losses up. So this is where the previous low is, 0.000794. Anyone that took a trade down here, that's my first stop loss. This potentially could be a low. Once that puts a new high in, then I'll be moving my stop loss up here, guys. 0.008805. And can you see the power each time that you put in a new high of pulling your stop loss up, putting yourself in profit, but also allowing you to run the trend? If you've got take profit all the way up here and the trend decides to continue, don't have you take profit on there, guys. Move your stop loss up, move your stop loss up, move your stop loss up into profit, into profit, into profit. And then when the trend reverses, guess what? Bam, you've lost a little bit, but you've made a lot. So that's about it for me for now. Hopefully you did enjoy that. I'm just happy Bitcoin's putting a new all-time high. Things are looking rosy in the market. I'm sure my community's happy this morning. So good morning to all of you. Take care and enjoy the day.